There's this rumor going around about the next Assassin's Creed game after Shadows, which is Assassin's Creed Hexe, and it's going to be taking place during the Salem witch trials. And according to the rumor, this is supposed to be the gayest Assassin's Creed yet. Why am I not surprised on this? They're clearly not going to learn their lesson from Assassin's Creed Shadows with their woke pandering. Now, we got the person of color out of the way with Yusuke. Now we're going to be getting the Lesbians Appreciation Society happy with us. This modern audience that people want to cater to. And this is no surprise. Everything that involves witches now seems to be like the new trend. We had Acolyte, which was a coven of witches. We have Agatha All Along, which is another coven of witches. Now Assassin's Creed Hexe is going to be another coven of witches. It's like this pro-lesbian, modern, feminist, let's be witchcraft type of trend that's coming out that nobody's tuning into, nobody's supporting. This modern audience that they're catering to is not buying into it. So this rumor is coming out saying it's supposed to be the gayest Assassin's Creed yet. Now, when's this coming out? No clue, but this is more rumors from YouTuber Indie Meon, who's been on a roll with all these rumors. Again, take it all with a grain of salt, but apparently he talked to a lot of people that worked with Ubisoft, and his insiders had all this information. So he's saying that he was told the next Assassin's Creed is Hexe, which is set during the Salem witch trials, which internally is being claimed to be the gayest Assassin's Creed yet. We've heard that exact language when they were promoting Acolyte. They literally said this was the gayest Star Wars yet. And then with Agatha All Along, they're saying this is the gayest MCU yet. Now we're getting this is the gayest Assassin's Creed yet. When are these people going to learn that promoting something as the gayest or the wokest immediately backfires, has people tune out? Assassin's Creed Shadows is already in trouble, guys. It's been delayed by several months. Are they not going to learn the lessons from Shadows, and they're going to just do the same, if not worse, with Assassin's Creed Hexe? Is Ubisoft not learning with their internal investigation and how, Skull and Bones failed, how Star Wars Outlaws failed? This company's in trouble, and they're not learning from their lesson. So the plot points is that it will be a single female protagonist. It also have the most fantastical Assassin's Creed yet. There'll be lots of mysticism, and we'll also have, as I said, very striking visuals. They don't know if that means an entirely different art style or anything, but that's what they were told. Now, with mysticism and stuff, that's cool. It goes into, I guess, more of a paranormal, spiritual, magical side of Assassin's Creed that we really haven't seen. On top of that, I'm not surprised it's a single female protagonist. I'm not even mad at that. If it's something with Salem witch trials, that's obviously something that's implied. It was that big dark period in American history where a lot of women were accused of being witches and they were burned at the stake or drowned. And so I would imagine that it was going to be a single female protagonist. But isn't it funny that we don't ever get options for historical inaccuracy and anything else? Now Assassin's Creed wants to be historically accurate with the Salem witch trial after Shadows was historically inaccurate, and it pushed this whole woke DEI narrative of Yusuke. It's kind of weird how they do that, right? Anyways, going on, they said it would still be an open world action game like the other ones, but from what they've been told is the biggest departure yet for the series. Their sources claim that Hexe is very, very female power oriented, which again, not surprised. Talking lots of lesbian relationships and female characters, has witch covens and apparently very little masculine presence within the game. Sources also told me that they believe the game will be scaled down in the future and then made into a Liberation-esque game instead of a mainline title. So there's rumors going around that they're going to, I guess, cut it down and make it a smaller Assassin's Creed title, like a Mirage or something like that, instead of making it a big main title for the series, which I think is honestly, after all the money they've been wasting on the games like Skull and Bones and stuff, maybe the best, safest bet for them, especially when you're looking at all this woke shit like lesbian relationships and female characters and stuff. There is a definite fan group for this. There's a lot of people that do like the Salem witch trials. If this comes out next Halloween season, maybe it would do good. For me, I can't get into all this witch coven trend that's been going around with all this woke shit. To me, it's kind of cringe. I mean, we saw it in the Acolyte, we saw it in a few other things like Agatha, and I can't get into it. It seems like they're trying to promote witchcraft subliminally. Like, I'm not trying to get into some kind of holy roller type of discussion here, but it seems like there's definitely a narrative when it comes to pushing this whole idea of witchcraft and pushing it towards impressionable females these days. You know, the girl boss age is evolving from somebody being a girl boss that's promiscuous to literally being a witch, and I don't think that's just my opinion. I don't like it. Now, supposedly it's going to get likely scaled down because Ubisoft does not have confidence that Hexe will sell well at all. And this too was put in development when a lot of these pandering were first pitched or made. So I guess this was put into development around the time that Assassin's Creed Shadows started to pander towards Black Lives Matter and the whole Yasuke thing with George Floyd and all that. So maybe during this whole idea of being a DEI infected company, they figured, hey, let's go ahead and promote feminism and we'll make it about witchcraft. So evidently there's somebody in Ubisoft that's wanting to push and promote and check certain check boxes of diversity. We've seen the manuals, we've seen the programs, the mentorship where they literally exclude men. Continue on, it says, internally, as I'm being told, the developers behind Hexe joked that the game will indeed piss off the fan base. That's not good. But they wanted to make it anyway. Yeah, that's how these people act. They want to piss off their consumers. They don't want to make entertaining games for anybody. I assume because the game is devoid of male characters besides, of course, the ones you'd probably kill or hunt. And like I said, it's going to have borderline magic at this point in the Assassin's Creed series. So expect lots of weird Isu gobbledygook, I guess, as well. But that's what I was told about Hexe so far. So I don't know. This was announced back in 2020 at Ubisoft Forward. They had a whole bunch of like Assassin's Creed announcements and, you know, offering a different, I guess, gameplay experience than previous Assassin's Creed games could on paper sound enticing, because I've seen a lot of people say Assassin's Creed is just played out, the formula's played out, people are tired of it, as with all the other Ubisoft games. So they're saying, based on the trailer, it appears it will have a horror vibe. Now, these comments were also echoed by the CEO, who said the goal is to have Assassin's Creed games come out more regularly, but not for it to be the same experience every year. So I'm interested at least in the magical aspect with Assassin's Creed Hexe. I think it might be cool. I do think the whole Salem witch trial period is very interesting. It's being developed by Ubisoft Montreal as the with Clinto Hawking as the creative director. So it remains to be seen just how woke or stupid this game's going to be. But after all this Assassin's Creed Shadows nonsense and hearing rumors that it's going to become the gayest Assassin's Creed yet, like they're quadrupling down, I don't have any faith in Ubisoft at this point. So let's see what happens, guys. Either way, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'd love for you guys to join the APE Nation. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.